A permutation is an ordering of elements. So a permutation of n different elements is simply an ordering of the elements to first, second, third, up through the nth. Okay? And specifically, we are interested in talking about permutations of a certain number of elements from a list of choices. So a permutation, the number of permutations of R elements taken from a list of n possible choices, we denote like this, okay? NPR or n permute R. So we've got n choices. We want to pick R of them and arrange them, okay? It's this formula here, n factorial over n minus R factorial. I want to just point out that really what we're doing here, it's not difficult, and this formula maybe overcomplicates it. Suppose I have 10 people, okay, and I want to place a first, second, and third. First, second, and third, okay? So that, in other words, is choosing 3 of the people to order. So this would be 10 permute 3 is what this would be, okay? Now, the formula tells me that's 10 factorial over 10 minus 3, or 7 factorial. And note that if I start to simplify this, okay, 10 factorial, that's 10 times 9 times 8, and I go all the way down. But from 7 all the way down is 7 factorial. And so if I just leave it like that, then I can cancel those factorials. And we get the 10 times 9 times 8. Now I want to point out that for permutations, generally this formula makes it seem more complicated than it is, because if you just look at this, this is simply the counting principle, okay? I'm choosing a first, second, and third, okay, from my 10 options. So for first place, I've got 10 choices. After I've chosen first place, I now have 9 choices for the next place. And after I've chosen them, I've now chosen first and second. So those 2 people are no longer in the running. For my third place, there are now 8 options. So this is just the fundamental counting principle. And it's not necessary really for permutations so much to do this complicated formula if you just want to think of it as the counting principle.